If you're engaged to get married and your fiance is outside the US, you've gone through the visa petition process to bring your fiance to the US so you can get married and live together in the United States with legal immigration status. You're going through the K-1 visa process. 2020 has been a really rough year for you. There's a lot of misinformation going on right now about what's going on with K-1 visas. It's a source of a lot of confusion, and the cases are being processed in a very, very slow, delayed manner, if at all. President Trump has lost the election. We're going to have a new president. President Biden will be inaugurated in January, and I want to discuss a little more today in today's video about what's really going on with the K-1 visa and what you should be able to expect once we have President Biden in power. Hi, I'm Josh Goldstein. I'm an immigration lawyer in Los Angeles, and I help people across the country and around the world get unstuck so you can achieve your immigration goals. And there's probably no immigration goal that's more important than being together with the person you love and you intend to marry. I remember when I got engaged to get married, it was only a few years ago. My wife and I were so in love. We are so in love, and we were planning our wedding, and it was such an exciting time. You know, we didn't have the obstacle of dealing with immigration, so I can only imagine what it's like for you and others who are going through the K-1 visa process. But I want to tell you what's really going on in 2020 and how that might change in 2021 once Biden is inaugurated. In March of 2020, the Trump administration made a decision to arbitrarily suspend routine processing of visas. And one of their decisions was to take K-1 visas and basically not process them anymore. They were not going to make them a priority anymore. So if you have filed a I-129F visa petition for your fiance, it would get to the National Visa Center and it would just sit there. One of my clients got a message from the National Visa Center that says we're no longer processing K-1 visas. And that's essentially been what's happened. They made a decision to not process K-1 visas. So the effect has been K-1 visas were delayed and delayed and delayed and delayed, and many people reached out to me and hired me to file a lawsuit to challenge the delay. And I was able to get a lot of cases approved at consulates around the world in Casablanca, Pakistan, Afghanistan, Cairo, Jerusalem, and Russia, and many, many, many other places. We were able to get those cases approved, even though the government and the Trump administration made its policy to delay those cases. The decision to use the coronavirus to basically stop processing K-1 visas. The coronavirus and the pandemic have nothing to do with fiancé visas. Nevertheless, the Trump administration is using the pandemic as an excuse not to process K-1 visas. And it was very opaque about this. There was no sort of announcement that they were going to do this. They just decided not to process K-1 visas anymore. Biden will soon be president. January 2021, he takes office, and I expect that this arbitrary decision not to process K-1 visas will be reversed, and we will see the consulates return to normal functioning. The pandemic is a serious matter. It will interfere with the routine visa processes at various consulates. But nevertheless, it's not going to be the situation where they're going to, in a mysterious way, in an arbitrary way, just stop processing certain classifications of visas. I don't expect that to happen. I think the K-1 visas will begin to be processed as competent, functioning consulates begin to be rebuilt. By maybe the end of 2021, I expect to see K-1 visas be processed as they well should be. What can you do in the meantime? Well, if you're stuck right now, then reach out to me because I can help you. I have tools and insights into how to get delayed visas approved, and I'd love to help you. And if you want to hear about other changes that we expect as far as immigration goes with the Biden administration, check out my next video here.